I just wanted to let y'all know that working on Beamers is, for me personally, it's like a hobby. I like working on it. I've seen a lot of your guys' comments on the last video, and I had a video planned for today, but instead of putting out that video for today, I put it in the next 2 days. I really wanted to just address a couple topics you guys were bringing up. Like the first thing, you guys saying that the wide body turned out really bad. I mean, not the wide body, it looks like a wide body. A lot of you guys said it looks like a wide body. A lot of you guys have said that pretty much it's just super ugly. It was a nice try, but it's still terrible. You should get it professionally done. I guess now, after reading all your guys' comments, I'm gonna continue to make it as good as possible and thinner up the layer of Bondo, because I heard a lot of you guys saying if you thick up if you make it like that big of a Bondo piece, it's gonna start to crack, it's gonna become brittle. So I'm gonna end up thinning it out and pretty much just getting as smooth as possible. I'm just gonna keep working on it. It's gonna take a lot of time, but I love doing everything myself on these cars. And when someone asks me, how'd you fix that? How'd you fix this? I don't want to tell them I took it to a shop. I want to tell them how I personally did it. It's just something like a little bit of pride. I don't know. It's just me personally. That's one thing. And then when I mentioned that in another video, you guys were saying, you know, it's good and all that you're working on your car, but there are some things that you should do at the dealership, at a shop, you know, at an indie shop. And I 100% agree with you guys. There are some things I can't do on my car, but I feel like I can do this. And if I can't do it, no harm, no foul. Rip all the Bondo off and, you know, take it down to a shop. It's not the end of the world. But again, personally, me and my brother, we looked into financially and is it really worth it? Like, you know, look at our perspective. The car has 127,000 miles. It's not that bad. It's okay. But at the same time, we got it for around $3,400. Runs and drives is just, you know, it was pretty much all cosmetic issues. Now you guys tell me, I took the car to multiple shops and they quoted me $1,500 just for the quarter panel. Now imagine if I just took the car to a shop to get the door replaced, the fender replaced, and the quarter panel fixed. We're talking about at least maybe $2.5 to $3 grand just for, I mean, like that's at least. I'm talking like it can go up to $5,000 to $7,000 just depending on where you take it. We got it cheap mainly because my brother wanted to get the car cash. He learned from my mistake. I know a lot of you guys who have financed this car regret it. I regret it. Not entirely. I mean, because I have problems with the car. That's the reason why I regret financing it. But my brother, he was like, Nor, I don't want to finance, I don't want to deal with problems. If I want to let go of the car, I can. So why would I tell my brother to spend $1,500 on a repair when he can spend $1,500 on so many other things? It's just really unpractical. I can pretty much fix it or do quite close to it for around, you know, even $100. I mean, I know at this point, it sounds like I'm rambling on, but I just want you guys to understand my perspective. It's not worth putting half of the car's value into a little quarter panel fix, especially when they're going to use the same material I'm going to be using at home. It's just a matter of who does it better, you know? Now, if you compare a $100 job to a $1,500 job, of course you're going to be more picky on the $1,500 job because you spend a lot of money. You're going to want it to turn out very nice. But when you spend $100 on a job, you just want it to be more practical, you know? That's just with the wide body. I mean, just coming to address anything on a car. The only thing I've gotten fixed on this car at a dealership was the water pump or thermostat. And look, if you guys have checked out Simply Car Things' video, he even talks about how that is the biggest financial mistake he's ever done. He got a hose replaced for $500. That hurts. That really hurts. I ordered that exact same hose for $27. I did it myself. You know, $27 to $500. Who cares who installs it? I'm pretty sure the fitment was on point because it was OEM BMW part for $27. It was really cheap. But me buying a water pump, it would have been like, the whole water pump kit would have been $500. I could have done it myself. But you know, I decided to take it out of BMW and paying $1,800 for them to do it. It's just very unnecessary because now when I want to sell the car, I look into how much I put into it and it doesn't make any sense for me. I don't want to sell this car for, let's just say, I don't know how much, you know, the value of BMWs depreciates so quickly. When you're putting a lot of money into it, it's going to be hard to sell, and you're eventually going to stay with the car until it eventually breaks down. That's just, you know, the facts of it. When you're doing maintenance yourself and you're looking into selling the car, you don't lose that much. You know what I mean? So if my brother ever wants to sell his car, his value of his car, like, you know, salvaged with 130,000 miles, is typically around $5 grand. So if we put around $7 grand into fixing, like $7 grand in total, like the car's price and all the fixing, it's just really unnecessary. You know, we're just trying to make it the best we can do with the budget that we have as students. and you know, enjoy these beautiful cars. If you guys didn't see my video, BMW gave me a list of things that were wrong with this car. It was maybe over $10,000 worth of repairs that this car needed. I done half of those things for just under, you know, $1,000. So from 5,000 to 1,000, if you just do it yourself. I mean, I messed up a few times. I remember when I replaced the radiator, I cut a few hoses, and I remember when I tried to do a couple flushes, I messed up my expansion tank, the bleeding screw. I stripped it in there and it messed up, and I had to get a new expansion tank. But look at it this way. You have so many tries to do it yourself until the value of what you did hits the dealership. So the expansion tank cost me $70. BMW quoted me $700 for a replacement. I can mess up 10 times installing that thing before I figured out that it's not worth it, you know? There's no way you'll mess up 10 times. You just learn from your mistakes, gather information, see what you did wrong, you know, do some research, and you can do it yourself. That's what I love about DIYs. You have the satisfactory of knowing that you save so much money. Now, this could have all been avoidable by not getting this car. A lot of people tell me that. Why do you get a BMW if you don't want to deal with all these problems? I don't want to deal with these problems, but is it worth dealing with the problems? As crazy as it may seem, yes it is. I love this car. It's literally a piece of garbage when it comes to maintenance, but I love it so much, and that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure all BMW owners would say the same. They're sick and tired of taking care of this car, but they just love it so much, and you know, that's just how BMW is. Now, to go back to the topic of the last video, the wide body. Guys, it cost me just under $100 to do what I did on that video. Now, it doesn't look perfect, don't get me wrong. It's not even a finished product. I still have to wrap it. When I wrap it, it's gonna look a whole lot better. It's gonna look a whole lot better than when I got the car. And from your guys' feedback, do not worry. I'm gonna do probably at least 3 more sanding. Like, I'm gonna keep sanding it till I get it all the bumps smooth as I can. And I'm just gonna make it the layers thin as possible. Because, yeah, you guys are right. There's no need to rush. Do your best, work at it your hardest. Even like I said, even if I spend enough $200 of things I need to do to make it look as great as possible, that's $200 compared to the $15 I would have to take at a dealership or you know, at a shop, a body shop. And at the same time, I have the satisfaction of knowing that I did it myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I've done. You know, it's just, I guess it's just kind of a personal thing. Would you rather have you know, a peace of mind taking it to a dealership or doing it yourself? I guess it really just comes down to that. So if you did enjoy this video, smash the like button, and don't worry, I'm gonna continue to work on the wide body, and that's the end of that. I'm not gonna let y'all down on that. So remember to stay humble, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
She got me saying, yalla habibi, I need you to see me. Quick with the front and then put your guard down, girl, we know you ain't easy. She got me saying, yalla habibi, I need you to see me.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Các bạn hãy bấm like, comment và hãy bấm nút đăng ký để ủng hộ cho kênh mình nha.